DeVries has an overall career record of 120-55 in his 6 seasons as head coach at arenas like this one. He led Drake University to back-to-back NCAA tournaments, making it to the first round in 2023 and 2024. I'm Terrell Thompson, and I'll tell you about a Mountaineer legend whose fielding experience may help the Mountaineers in his new role this season. Mountaineer Playbook starts now. Kellogg has had 8 consecutive 23-win seasons in his tenure as a Division I women's basketball coach. But this season, he hopes to lead the Mountaineers to not their first, second, but third straight NCAA tournament appearance. Mark Kellogg has a 19-1 non-conference record in his 2 seasons with the Mountaineers and saw a 6-game win streak at home to start the year. Coming up on Mountaineer Playbook, I'm Terrell Thompson, and I'll introduce you to a new coach who's going to add to his winning resume for the men's basketball team right here at the Coliseum this season. Coming up on Mountaineer Playbook, I'm Terrell Thompson, and I'll tell you about a coach whose team is kicking right through competition this season. DeVries has made a name for himself as one of the top mid-major coaches in college basketball. He spent the last 6 years coaching at Drake University, where he led the Bulldogs to at least 20 wins each season. Coming up on Mountaineer Playbook, I'm Terrell Thompson, and I'll introduce you to a coach who turned a program from infancy to one of the most elite in the nation. The WVU men's basketball team are heading into the 2024 season with a lot to prove. After back-to-back losing records in Big 12 play, the Mountaineers' new head coach, Darren DeVries, says he's ready to lead a team in one of the top basketball conferences in the country.
There will be adjustments, no question, as you get into Big 12 play and things. Some of the things that maybe worked in the Valley, there's just more rim protection and length at the rim that you're not going to get some of that stuff.
DeVries previously coached at Drake University and was an assistant coach at Creighton for 23 years. He is a 2-time MVC Coach of the Year and a finalist for the 2023-2024 Top Mid-Major Coach of the Year. DeVries has an overall career record of 120-55 in his 6 seasons as head coach at arenas like this one. He led Drake University to back-to-back NCAA tournaments, making it to the first round in 2023 and 2024. The Mountaineers were ranked 13th in the preseason Big 12 poll. Players say that they are excited to prove what a brand new roster and coaching staff can do.
I think that we're hard workers, so we just put our head down and we're not worried about what the outside says about us. Obviously, people are going to say that, yeah, we put together a class, but they don't know if we can win.
DeVries built one of the top recruiting classes in the country this year.
I think we got a lot of versatility in the way we're able to recruit and the way we're able to coach on the floor. I love the experience, and we got a good mix there.
The Mountaineers are ranked 87th in the country to start the season. Jed Jerko played for the Mountaineers from 2008 to 2010. He won 10 All-American honors, and now Country Roads have brought him home.
I'm glad to be back here, glad to be with the guys, sit in the coach's office, get to talk to them, and just be back around the team and a place that I love to be around.
Jerko is a special assistant to head coach Steve Sabins this season. Jerko found major success in his time as a player for WVU and in the majors as a shortstop. But this season, he's taking a seat here, right in the dugout, and bringing his MLB experience to Morgantown. Jerko became the 68th Mountaineer in history to be selected in the MLB draft. He was signed by the Padres and later played for the Cardinals. Players say that professional experience is already benefiting this team as scrimmages started this fall.
He has higher expectations, obviously, because he was around all the best players in the game, so I think practice is elevated a little bit.
Jerko is not just a former WVU player. He is also a Morgantown native, and that played a part in his decision to coach for the Mountaineers.
This university means a lot to me, and any way that I can give back to these players and make them better would be fun.
The 2024 season ended with a berth in the Super Regional, but expectations are high with new players on the field this season. The WVU women's basketball team have quickly emerged themselves as one of the top basketball programs in the country under Mark Kellogg's leadership. The head coach says he was excited to start the season as expectations were high for his experienced Mountaineer team.
We want to go down as the best team that's ever played here, for women's basketball. And we're okay talking like that, but I still think at the same time we need to keep the chip on our shoulder and understand that it's a lot to ask.
The Mountaineers are coming off of a 25-8 season where they made it to the second round of the NCAA tournament. Those 25 wins marked the most in a single season by a first-year head coach in program history. Kellogg has had 8 consecutive 23-win seasons in his tenure as a Division I women's basketball coach. But this season, he hopes to lead the Mountaineers to not their first, second, but third straight NCAA tournament appearance. Kellogg previously coached at Stephen F. Austin, where he led the Lady Jacks to 6 straight postseason appearances. He won back-to-back Coach of the Year honors in 2021 and 2022. The Mountaineers entered the season ranked number 5 in the preseason Big 12 poll. Under Kellogg's leadership, players are confident that this team can have another special season.
We have so much confidence in each other that is what motivates us to go out and give 110% on every single play.
When it comes to the national stage, the Mountaineers were ranked 15th in the AP poll to start the 2024-2025 season. His team is ranked number 15 in the country right now, and Kellogg says while it's difficult to get a team to that level, it's even harder to stay there. So instead, as a coach, he's focused on building a program on and off the court that's known for a standard of excellence. DeVries signed a 5-year coaching contract with WVU. The men's program starts their season off on November 4th against Robert Morris right here in Morgantown. Dan Stratford is the 2024 Sun Belt Conference Coach of the Year. It's his first time receiving the honor and in just 4 seasons at the helm of WVU men's soccer. The team will start Big 12 conference play on the road on December 21st against Colorado, who is back in the conference after a 13-year hiatus, and marks the first ever meeting between the 2 women's basketball programs.